Alright, y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm King Tyson. Don't forget to like and subscribe like I always tell y'all in the beginning or the end of my videos. So check it out. I dropped a picture that had a tag on it that says, a man from a podcast, he has said that women date bad in their younger days and then wait till they get older and look for a good man. So basically they go through, when they're younger, they go through the bad boy stage of dating all these street guys or whatever. That's basically, I bet that's what he's going with. And then basically as she get older, after she done had kids outside of wedlock, because that seems to be the talking point always, outside of wedlock, and then she started, then after that, when they feel like the saying is that she feel like she messed her life up as far as dating wise and finding a good man, then they wait until they get older and through getting finished with going through what they went through with the bad boys, and then get with a good man, and then the good man supposedly don't want them because you should have got him you should have got the good man when you was younger. So let's just go straight into it, right? That's basically, I'm narrating what the talking point is of what's been said on other platforms and going on and this and this and that. Let me say this when it comes to that, right? Yes, when we're younger, we renegades when we're younger. We fearless when we're younger. We rebellious when we're younger. Y'all, if you think back, like I say, y'all, I tell y'all, I'm 40 years old. 24, 25 years ago, it was nothing for me to ride around with a gun all the time on me as a shorty, as getting into shit, doing shit. That's what when you younger, you think like that. I remember thinking I'd be dead in jail by the time I was 25 years old. I thought it's the way I felt like I was living my life at the time. I remember I had a job. I probably was about 19 years old. I was working on a job. I used to change oil. Like I was they call it a lube tech. So I would change oil, rotate, balance tires. I'm at work with a pistol on my hip at work. I'm just, the way I'm living my life, I'm thinking, okay, if somebody try to come up here and start tripping, I'm gonna smoke them. That's my mindset when I was 18, 19 years old. At 40 years old, I don't think like that. When we're younger, we do things. When we're younger, that's like I said, it's rebellious. That's radical. We do things like that at our younger age. It's just that the problem. Okay, when we go back to dating, when I was younger, I was 21 years old. I was 21 years old. I started dating a dancer. I mean, or also too, you start like, man, when you younger, you do things when you younger. I think people forget about that. Let's take it away from, okay, they talk about the bad boy, the street guy. That's what they try to say. Oh, the female, she go date the street guy and the dope boy and this and that. And he dog around. He got all these kids, not married. And she get with him. She have his baby. And then, and then she gets old. Then she gets tired of she gets tired of going through what she going through. And she get older, and the good guy don't want her because she wants a good guy and expect the good guy to come in and save her. Listen, man, listen. I'm going to say this, right? I always, even when I was my little time, in the streets, I always had this motto: whatever I did, I got to face the consequences. So my only issue with this is, if a female did that in her younger days, if she dated the street dude, she dated the dude that wasn't good for her, hey, as you get older and that's who you chose, and if you had kids with that person, it didn't work out or whatever the case is, you got to own up to it. You can't make no excuses for it. On my YouTube channel, y'all, I try not to bash people because of the decisions they make. See, other places, they gonna bash y'all and talk bad on y'all, because I know I was young once and I made my mistakes. So yes, as we younger, we make mistakes. You choose the wrong person. As a woman, she thinking she got a ride or die. She choosing to do that she felt as a ride or die. Whether the shit don't work out, whether he got multiple kids, or he don't got multiple kids, but dog the shit out of her, man, that's just what it is. I mean, ladies, if that's your story, ladies, you gotta own it. Okay, yeah, I did pick wrong when I was younger, but now that I get older, I should pick a guy that's not like the guys I picked when I was younger. Y'all, there's nothing wrong with that. Y'all gotta get up off the, people be getting caught up in this social media memes and shit like that, and platforms and talking points, and people forget that this is real life. Like, you know, I didn't want to be when I was young, I didn't want to be I tried to be like, I tried to be wild. I wasn't trying to be wild like that, but I was just, it's just the way I was living. Let me say that. It just me and my homies, it was just the way we was living at the time. You know, as a teenager and all that type of stuff. You just get into shit. You know, you just do shit when you're younger. So I'm not going to fault nobody, but I will say you got to take ownership. That's my only thing. Take ownership. Take accountability of what you did. If you pick wrong in a relationship, you pick wrong. That's just what it is. That's just like if you get married to someone in your younger day, okay, you picked this person, you got married, it didn't work out, it was a failed marriage, you went through a divorce, you got to own it for what it is. Okay, I know my parts, they know their parts in the relationship, and we move on. This is how you move on. This is how you get better. You learn your lessons. That's why it's called lessons. You can't learn your lessons if everything go perfect. How would you know unless you go through some shit and you learn your lessons that way? That's the only way you're gonna learn, is through lessons. Now, if you keep repeating doing the same thing, and that's why I try to tell ladies on my channel, ladies, y'all end up in the same situation. Y'all pick it'll be a different guy, but it'll be the same situation over and over again because you pick the same type of guy. It's a different guy, but it's the same guy at the same time because it's the same. So it's the same patterns because you picking a different guy that's the same person. Let me say that. So the same qualities. So that's why you keep getting the same results. So that's all I'm saying, y'all. It's about accountability. When we young, we make mistakes. We pick wrong when we young. Sometimes some people pick the right person when they're younger. They pick the right person. Everything is almost like a white picket fence. They young. They you know, some people, you know, graduate high school, go to college right after. 22 years old, they graduate, or they go to law school, go to try to be a doctor, or go get a bachelor degree, anything, and then they get out. Or sometimes some people meet the person in college that they end up being with, marry them, have kids. They have the perfect life as much as possible, as you would say. It's in the cards for some people like that. Some people, it don't be like that. Some people, you might end up having a child outside of wedlock. You might have a child at an early age. My mama was a teenage mother when she had me. I think about this every now and then, yo. Like, my mom had me at 6. She was pregnant at 16, had me right at 17 years old. Me and my mama's birthday is a day apart, y'all. I could have been out here. My mama I could have been abortion. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's real like that. Like, as a teenage, cause she's 16. She could have been like, I'm gonna have my whole life ahead of me. I'm gonna get rid of this child, but she had me. So am I a mistake? You know, my mom and dad wasn't married, but I was born and then I got my son. So my mama got a grandchild. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, y'all, man, we gotta get away from, I hate to say get away from. My thing is that when whatever you do in life, whatever mistakes you happen, you just gotta own it, learn from it, and move forward. It don't make you a bad person. We was all young. We all chose wrong. We all did bad shit. You know what I'm saying? Some more than others. Like I told y'all, some situations it just work out for other people. Some people seem like they get the right cards dealt in life. And then some people they don't. And you just gotta work a little harder than the next person. But at the same time, it strengthens you. It makes you better. You know, your adversity makes you who you are. And that goes for men and for women. Now, you know, it's almost like, for instance, right? It's almost like, you know how it's a female that she get out there and it's like the dude is like, you think you're going to be the different dude, right? So it's like she got a reputation of smashing a lot of guys, right? So you feel like you meet her Instead of you just smashing, you start falling for it. This is how mental at the time. Her mental is. So you get with her, you think, okay, I'm gonna be the guy that's gonna change her. This is why they have a saying, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. So they're saying that for a reason. So you say, okay, I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna make her my girl. I'm gonna be good to her. I'm gonna be this and that. Okay, you might get her pregnant. You might have a child with her, whatever. But then kind of find out she cheating on you. You know what I'm saying? She doing what she do. Okay, that's a mistake that a man makes. Men have made that mistakes. Now, I'm not saying that's a normal thing. I'm just saying it happens. We all make mistakes in relationships. You know, it's just life. But at the same time, man, you got to take you have, man or woman, you have to take accountability of what you did. Own it. Okay, all right. I did this when I was younger. This is who I dated. I dated this type. I had this type at the time. It just wouldn't work out for me. So now, okay, I'm gonna change who the type of man I date and who I need in my life. There's nothing wrong with that, ladies. There's nothing wrong with that. Fellas, the same thing. Shit, like, it's a certain type of women I used to date when I was younger. But as I got older, I'm like, nah, I'm not dating them type of women. I mean, we all grow, we all evolve. That's all I'm saying. So y'all tell me what y'all think. I'm King Tyson. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you want to write me and get my advice about something, hit me up, KingTyson713@yahoo.com. I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. I know some people, y'all write in the comments, y'all say, hey, what you think about this? Y'all, the ones who write, I appreciate you writing me on the comments. If you want me to answer publicly, I will. But sometimes I'll read something and I'm like, yo, this is a little bit too personal. Hit me up on the email and I'll give you my answer. Just some stuff is too personal. I don't want to, tell you publicly. But if you want me to tell you publicly in front of the comments, anybody can read it, I will. But I try to be this, keep it, where everybody can't see it because it's your business, especially when it's your personal business, So, look, y'all, on to the next video. Peace and blessings to y'all once again. Don't forget to like and subscribe. King Tyson, I'm out.